Hey, what's up everybody? Daddy Dave, Street Outlaws. Hey, what's up fellow YouTubers? Kind of give everybody an update. I have been extremely busy trying to get ready for NPK Season 5. I bought a new toter stacker, and if anybody's ever swapped trailers, they know what a pain in the ass it is to get everything out of one trailer into the other. Make sure you have everything. Literally, we were on the road for 3 or 4 months at a time, so you have to make sure you have everything in the trailer because you can't just turn around and go to the house and grab it. So I've been busy doing that, make sure the toter's ready to go on top of all the other little projects I got going on. So the videos, like this one won't be a very educational one as far as working on stuff. Just want to give everybody an update and let everybody know that we are going to be on the road for NPK Season 5. And along the way is when I'll do some YouTube stuff on the road, just to keep things rolling, keep everybody informed. If we have something cool going on, like I'm sure we'll have to put a set of rods in the motor, or God forbid if I blow it up, we'll have to work on it on the road. And you know, we'll throw that up on YouTube. Today, the weather around here is it's raining. Not very good weather to work outside on a trailer or anything. So I'm gonna finish up a few projects in the shop that I have lingering over my head before I leave. Plus, I don't have my motor back for my car yet. It's still at Proline. So hopefully I can go get it this week, but I have a shop full of cars that I need to get out so I can get my car in. And then it's going to be balls to the wall to put the motor, tranny in, just get my car back together and get it ready so we can go test somewhere. Keep in mind I've got 2.5 weeks before I have to leave here to be in Florida on the 8th. So the schedule's tight, my schedule's tight, and it just seems like it's always something that's putting me further and further behind. We're going to finish up this car. Customer of mine, Johnny, Roga customer, he actually has my old blow-through Pro Charger big block setup that I went 418 with. He ended up purchasing it and he's been running it. We had some carb issues, mainly because Johnny let it sit over the winter with alcohol in it, and that is a big no-no. So he brought the car to me to get it ready for the season. Take the carburetor apart, get all the white residue that occurs from leaving it in there all winter because alcohol draws moisture. So we're going to do that today, finish it up. I started last week and noticed we had an issue with one of the metering blocks. Joe and the guys at APD, Advanced Product Design, got right on it and sent me a new set of metering blocks. These guys, phenomenal. Like, this was the issue we had with the metering block. It actually, I noticed a little hole in one of the wells, and it's just because they poured them so big. They poured those holes right there so big for the alcohol. But I called Joe up, told him I had the issue I was having, and they sent a new set of blocks. Like, these things come with the jets already installed, air mixture screws already in it, gaskets, everything. They know the carburetor. They know what it's jetted at, what was in it when I had it, what's in it now. So we're going to finish that deal up. That's their new regulator design. The new regulator design is so this thing will run at like 3 pounds of fuel pressure at idle, but will go up, depending on how much boost you run, it'll go up a pound of fuel pressure for every pound of boost. And this is their new regulator. We're going to try that out. Put the new metering blocks on it, put the carburetor back together. I know, old school carburetor, but man, the system works. I went extremely fast with it for a carburetor. I guess they weren't supposed to go that fast, and I held the record for a little bit at 418 for a door car. This very same setup, same motor. The guys at Scoggin Dickey are the one that built it for me back years ago when we went Pro Charger. This thing on a dyno made 2,400 horsepower with a carburetor. Fairly cheap. Maintenance on them is not that bad. Like, I beat the snot out of this thing for seasons and never heard it. So I got that going on. As you can tell, I got a shop full. The smart car needs to get down and get in the new stacker trailer. And I went and picked up some headliner material. In one of the videos of a little white Pro Charge truck that we're doing. I noticed the headliner had a big old sag in it right above my head, and I'm sure these guys will insert the video now with a big arrow pointing at the saggy headliner. So I want to do that before I leave. I've never done headliner in a truck, so it's going to be new to me, and I'll cram some cameras in there, and we'll get that filmed as well. Pieces of my car all over the place. I'm sure if you got a shop, you know. Half the car's here. There's more under the table. Pro Charger's over there. Fuel's got to go in the trailer. Converter, plug wires. It's just scattered everywhere. The hot rod S10, of course it's raining out, so it has to come in. And then we try to get everything ready for apparel to go in the trailer. So a few days ago I had the tent set up, had everything set up in here. Put new lighting underneath the tent. White truck right now is sitting on stop. We ended up smoking a transmission in it as we were tuning it. Second gear is really angry at us. So I actually have a built 4L60 with a PTC converter that's going in it. So we're going to do that. We're going to do the headliner in it. New stacker trailer I've been working on, trying to get it ready. Ended up putting new floor mat in it. Never in my life have I ever done that. Very, very fun. But the white truck's going to get the headliner. Like I said, I'll cram some cameras in there, and because I've never done one, and I'm sure there's people out there that haven't. And I'll quickly find out the shortcuts to it, and I'm sure some plastic will get broken, because I'm that guy. I don't read up on things. I don't search things on how to do it. I just dig off into it, and of course I'm going to break plastics, I imagine. And then we're going to install the lowering kit. We're going to get it lowered down like it's supposed to be. It's got new leaf springs, drop spindles for the front, new shocks all the way around. We'll get it hunkered down to where it's supposed to be, get the new headliner in it. New training converter, new headliner. We'll just get everything back in it and get ready to do something with that truck. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. So as you can see, busy, busy, busy. Not enough hours in the day. So we're going to get on this thing, get the carburetor rebuilt. I'll throw a camera up when we go to fire it up, and let's see if I remember how to carburetor.
Much later.
After a slight intermission for you guys, got this carburetor all rebuilt. It's back on the car. I need to go get an airline and one fitting for this new regulator. Probably do that tomorrow and pour some alcohol in it, see if this thing will fire up. Carburetor rebuilding process is not that exciting, and to be honest, carburetors are getting a little outdated, so I didn't figure anybody would probably want to see that ordeal. But this one, this whole combination holds a little special place with me because I had set record with it, and that was the motor that was in the car the first time I was on radials down at Ducks Race, and I'm glad it's still around, and Johnny has me work on it and keep it going for him. But I wanted to remind everybody and put a little blame on myself. I had dropped the ball on the wheel that come off my car. I said at 50,000 subscribers we would give it away to somebody, and we didn't do it yet. My guys over at Speed Society, they are coming up with something for somebody to win this thing. It is the wheel that chased Bobby down the track after I'd hit the wall in South Georgia. This wheel should not be used. It is just conversation and wall art. And it's bent and tore up, so wall art, guys, wall art. Do not reuse it. But the guys over at Speed Society, they're coming up with something to do with it for one of y'all to win it and throw it in your garage, throw it away, hang it on the wall, whatever. Talk about it. As soon as we come up with something with that, come up with something for that, we will post it and give somebody a shot to win that thing. We will post it and give somebody a shot to win that thing. Tomorrow we'll get back on this. I'll go get my fittings and airline, and I'll make a quick video of firing this thing up and show you how a carburetor should idle. We replaced the rear shocks on it just now also. These things are old, not really meant for what the car is capable of. So we got that all redone, new shocks and springs on it. I'm having a new water tank built for it. The old one gave him fits. It leaked quite a bit and was never quite right. So I sent it off so it can be duplicated without all the problems. And then when this thing's done, we'll pull old Goliath in here and see if we can't get busy putting that thing back together and getting ready for season 5 of NPK.